Need an edge in the Hall of Valor? Come take a look. For gold and glory! Free tactical sheath with any purchase, worth at least 50 gold. Kick some ass!
A possessed dragon.
You return. The dead await.
Listen to chest. Yeah, that's chest.
So, you had another encounter with the first Warden of Weishaupt.
Didn't expect...
He had the same look in his eyes as when Rook talked him down at the siege.
A man before an abyss.
He drew back. Neither Gillenane nor Gloomhowler broke him. First Warden gets full honors for that.
Do you ever think about your calling?
The Dalish prisoners.
escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. I do not know how you have found your dealings with the Dalish. Whatever my frustrations with them, it was a privilege to be able to help our people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
You and Elganon were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him. But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elganon was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I've found most objectionable. You have met him now, heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind, and you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
The way the two of you argued, it didn't feel like enemies. It felt like family.
How so?
Family knows you better than anyone, and that can be good or bad.
I had not thought of it that way. But yes, we had centuries to stoke the fires of our hatred. I saw his rise to tyranny coming, and could not stop it. And he saw me disrupt his plans for Dominion time and time again.
All right. I can see how you and Elganon would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. To have that much power and no...
Well, he had you. You said you found the Dalish frustrating.
It is unfair. I awoke in a world, and those who tried to...
Like the terrible trickster Fen-Harel who sealed away the gods.
There was truth to their stories. And when I created the Veil, I tried to explain. After that...
And the Fade is the realm of dream.
Yes. Though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
We would have had a hard time getting out of there without...
I did not spend this long No,
Okay.
When we first met, I gave you information. Seeing you with your team...
I appreciate you saying that.
The only thing worse than being Elganon's pride, but he denies. Your team... You work together with a camaraderie.
So what do we do next?
Elganon and... Elganon's...
That gives us some time.
It is likely to... You must be ready. I know that you will do everything.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elganon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
Okay. We always knew this was going to be hard, right? And yeah, maybe it's a little harder now. More than a little. But either we stop this, or all of Thedas falls. So we see it through. All the way. Because no one else is going to.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
Did the Veil Jumpers find any traces of where Elganon and his archdemon went?
No. Venatori started swarming the area right after we left, and they had to leave.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And several storehouses worth of food, what little we had left. It's enough to feed the Antam Navy for 3 months. Or all of Treviso for 6 weeks.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
We've got options for what we do next. Figuring out where the Antam are taking those supplies should put us on the gods' trail. That said, the Venatori aren't up to anything good in Minrathous.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
Today could have gone better, but it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up. And be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Thanks for the tip-off. Got people clear before trouble hit. Drinks on me.
You spend far too much time here, Dorian.
This is where... Besides,
Magister Parvus.
At least you're our...
Yes.
Well, what do you...
The cult.
But Minrath?
I know. And the rumors about the Archon are true. He's dead. Assassinated during the Dragon's rampage. The palace has tried to keep the news from spreading until a new Archon...
And no one has?
No one dares. The risen gods.
Preparing for something big. We barely got out.
And that's why Lenos...
And then we find...
Let's hope it's... One of Lenos's...
We? It's the Swan...
I'll head out right now. We really need to figure out the gods' big plan. Dorian... thinks Knight Commander Lenos is part of it.
So let's track him down first.
Till next time.
Are the Griffins content with their new home in Arlathan?
It's more like they're old now.
I'm sure you have business somewhere else.
Now, where were we? Are the Griffins content with their new home in Arlathan?
It's more like their old nest. I think part of them remembers, deep down, they once patrolled that forest. Eldrin swears one griffin screams its head off when old artifacts flare up.
Intriguing. Perhaps you could teach your son to sense elven magic.
I don't know. That's just another... That maid Varys has some steel.
I know. I'm glad she's on our side. We probably shouldn't keep Dorian waiting too long. There's Dorian.
There's Lenos's.
Interesting.
Mostly gone. Warm. And a bedroll. It's definitely seen better days. And it's damp. Sleeping out in the rain. This all sounds like trouble.
What are you poking about in there for?
Dorian will want to know.
Hey, I didn't see you rifling through customers' belongings, did I?
This customer might be associated with Venatori. Be careful.
If he's Venatori. He comes in when we open, orders one drink, and sits in the corner.
Lenos intends to destroy the city. God, you should...
Here they come.
I'm ready to go again.
It's over.
Nice, Emmerich. You're quicker than you look.
There's a fight ahead. Win for us.
Something tore through these gates. Something big. Watch out! I bet this darkspawn was what tore through the gates.
Keep that up, Rook.
More blight in the way.
There's always more blight.
That did it. We can get through now.
There's so many of them.
Watch for ranged attack!
Taking fire! We have them now!
That's a win.
Everything's crumbling down here. Might be tricky to get out.
I wonder if this connects to the deep road somewhere. There's another blight boil around here. I can feel it.
Find the blight boils. We need to clear the way and keep pushing. We got it. Way should be clear.
Shadow dragons? How did you find this place? Venatori, to me! Do you think you've won? Do you think... You can stop the Venatori? Or the Risen God?
We're certainly gonna try.
The Shadow Dragons have brought nothing but chaos to the city. Bring these dissidents to justice! That's an order! Make it count.
I'm ready again!
Less corrupt Templar in Rathus. Let's look around, see what we find. The Risen God's ritual. That's what the gods in the Venatori are preparing for. Lenos's documents. They detail the Venatori's long-term plans, what they want to do with Tevinter. These star charts predict an eclipse to make magic stronger.
So a ritual augmented by an eclipse? That's the plan?
All this. The ritual, the eclipse, and the Venatori plans. We have to bring this to the Shadow Dragons immediately.
Time to report back to the Shadow Dragons.
Evil. You. Tell.
Changing to Tevinter.
Dorian.
No.
Swords and... If we go... We're shot... The point...
May.
Rook, you...
What sort of change?
For a start?
And to the soap...
And all...
Shouldn't you be on the same...
If...
And...
We'll see.
Will we?
Dorian. Are you...
Not...
He learned that...
It worked.
We're not for...
I'm merely... The game is... If they're gone...
Nevaris.
That does...
Unless...
Politics is a...
You want me to choose who will be Archon? But I'm not even from here. I can't decide.
Then talk to the ones who are. See what they say. Asher and Tarquin, Nev Gallus, they're all a part of this, just as you are. We should all be comfortable with whatever course we take.
All right. So, what do you think?
Lenos is gone. We got information. Would have liked to see his face when he lost.
I meant about Nevaris and Dorian. We all want change. Who will be...
Oh, that. You're dragging me into it?
This is your city. Don't you think you should have a say?
Nevaris Talani has been in this game for decades. She's dedicated and ruthless when she needs to be. Dorian Parvis is a wild card. Flashy and inventive, he'll keep his enemies on their toes. But if you're asking me, I'd go with Nevaris. She'll inspire people, show them that the Magisterium can be better than it is. Right now, after the gods and everything else, that's what this city needs. What we all need.
Thanks, Nev. That helps.
That's what I'm here for.
Grand news about Lenos. One less crooked Templar in town.
He could have done so much with his position.
But he chose his side and got what he deserved.
Lenos made my life miserable. Rana's too.
I hear he started out different. Maybe he once cared about something other than gold. But I didn't know that, Lenos. And I'm not going to mourn the one I did. Still, I'll thank the bastard for writing everything down. And delivering it to us all neat.
Dorian and Maevaris still have to decide what to do with everything we got from Lenos.
I just don't know enough about Tevinter to know what's best for its people.
I suspect this decision will determine Tevinter's path for years to come.
Then Dorian's way is my choice. He knows you don't stop to talk when you find a hole in the enemy's defenses.
Dorian is a brat.
And Maevaris too much...
I think the people will appreciate Maevaris returning as the leader they've always wanted to see.
No. They'll appreciate...
What do you think might happen, depending on who leads?
With May, she gets power back again. Gets one more shot at changing Tevinter from the top down. Worst that could happen is nothing. But that's what you risk when all you rely on is hope. But with Dorian...
We could get chaos, strife. Things might get harder before they get easier. If they get easier.
I'll take my chances.
And whoever leads will have the Shadow Dragon's support, right?
Count on it.
We'll keep fighting. For Dorian. Or for Maevaris.
What else is there to do in this town, anyway? It rains all the damn time.
Maker. A full quarter of the Magisterium. Can they not see they're only tools for the gods? So they can
Demanding intelligence.
Look at me.
It's
What do you think?
What happens after it's decided who'll lead?
Well, it's a perfect opportunity.
All plans continue.
Maevaris should lead.
I will not squander the opportunity. That is my promise to you all.
And May will have my full support, of course. For when enemies get in our way.
They will. It is Tevinter, after all.
The risen gods are still causing chaos. The people will need your voice to keep them fighting.
Oh, they will. We will.
Are the Griffins content with their new home in Arlathan?
It's more like their old nest. I think part of them remembers, deep down. They once patrolled that forest. Eldrin swears one griffin screams its head off when old artifacts flare up.
Intriguing. Perhaps you...
think we've earned a treat to... What are you after today? Heading out?
Please be careful.
With the...
What?
Am I...
No. We know the god.
It's answering to...
Okay. That's not good news.
Yeah.
So what's the Blight answer?
Remember?
We think the source is out a ways, towards the redoubt.
I can tell it's something large, rooted. A construct of the Blight itself. What that could... Everything that called... We withstand...
Should you have told me about all this?
First Warden...
You're our friend. You chase...
And...
Like everyone else.
So how do I help?
Remember those samples you found when we first arrived? It's
Yes.
Stay safe.
You've always got...
The Blight... Some would... Whatever the...
We'll take our stand.
Good work today, Mila.
Thanks. Follow me and
All right, let's find the Blight eruption. Emperor and Antoine think the Blight eruption is the source of the surge.
If we stop it, perhaps it will slow the Blight spread here.
Can't say for sure. If it gives us a shot, we have to take it. Antoine's right about one thing. The wetlands die
Well struck!
That's been sorted.
Are the Griffins content with their new home? Are the Griffins content with their new home in Arlathan?
It's more like their old nest.
The redoubt. Light eruptions taking root inside. Let's go.
End them! Quickly! I'm up and ready!
I'm good to go.
Thank you,
It's over.
Good job, Davrin.
Happy.
Trouble ahead. There's definitely something in here. Something wrong.
You're our expert, Davrin. We'll take our lead from you.
The eruption's on the other side of that barrier.
We'll need to cut off the tendrils to break through.
While keeping the Darkspawn back. Up on the ledge. We can destroy the tendrils from there.
A ballista.
Never turn down one of those. Time to fight!
We're through.
Let's see what's at the heart of this. They asked for it.
Over there.
Better move before more Darkspawn show up. What is that the Blight eruption?
My word!
The Darkspawn are protecting it. We need to take them out. Davrin?
I can hear that eruption. The Blight's spreading. We need to stop it.
This is it. Let's get that eruption. All right. We strike and the whole thing goes up. All right. Time to destroy this thing. The Blight eruption was...
We knew the Blight had changed, but I didn't expect that.
It's what Antoine's been hearing. It was spreading Blight through the wetlands. Further, maybe. When we hit it.
Do you think the Wardens in Lavendale sensed its destruction?
One for us.
They aren't blighted.
Maybe they're beautiful.
We knew when you... And there was a sound in it.
What happened in there? What was it like?
Well, I took care of the target. Yeah.
When the eruption was... The remaining...
The flowers.
That's incredible.
It's what...
We thought...
And that time...
The Order... Until they're calling.
So the Wardens are finished?
No, our numbers may get smaller, but Evka and I will be here. Others...
There's still blight in the world.
There's blight inside us, too.
What matter?
Do you really think...
You can...
Are you doing it? I'm sure you'll be...
Hey...
The blight...
The world died.
And look!
They really can.
Lavendel would...
We can...
Oh...
The wetlands aren't fully healed.
But some places barely come back at all.
Yeah. Pushing back the blight. It's possible.
Thanks for the tip-off. Got people clearing.
Reach up there for me? Heard about that damned Knight Commander. Good riddance. Come back soon. We'll have more.
Are the Griffins content with their